So today we're playing a Berserker, and we may have an awesome build today involving King Goobert's Magic Torch, a MANATHIRST, and a Shaman subclass. And it does crazy things just like this. We're going to be trying to inflict a lot of blind on him and decrease darkness here, but they have a lot of damage. It's going to be close, but yeah, that invulnerability coming in at last second. But hey, check this run out and let me know what you think of this build. Okay, let's go and jump some rank games with the Berserker and see just what I can do today. Healing herbs I will actually take, and I will be taking this wooden sword. Now, actually I'm thinking about crafting up a torch here. With that, I think for this round I actually want to take a garlic as well. And I actually don't want a pocket sand, I will roll here. And we could craft up a shell totem instead of the torch, and I think I actually will here. And actually, broom on sale for 2 I will actually be taking, and let's go ahead and move on. Get our shell totem, get our broom going, we'll see what we can do from there. Now we're going to get a ranger, they have a pretty full bag here, so we could be in lots of trouble. They have a garlic for damage mitigation, they have the banana, they have a short bow and a wooden sword here for a lot of damage. But we do have that battle rage, we do have 2 regen here. Is it going to be enough? Fatigue sets in, as long as I don't get crit here. Unfortunately, just not enough here. They managed to heal just in time here. So with that, let's take our broom. And we could craft out that torch. Actually, I think I will. Now, our stamina is going to be really bad here unless we find a big old banana. And unfortunately, we weren't lucky enough here. But I am eyeing this box of riches. So we'll actually take it. And this leather bag. So we're going to be moving on. We'll see. Now, unfortunately, facing a pyromancer here, they're going to have more max HP. So our stamina is going to be a huge problem here. But again, if we faced anybody with lower life here anyway, our stamina would still be a massive problem, and unfortunately, it's going to be close, but it's not going to be for us. They just had way too much max HP. Just pausing the video here very quickly, just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. So we probably should have took out a broom, to be honest. With a torch, that should be a lot better. Let's go and take the Swallower's Tusk. Let's call it there. Now if we had a banana in, I would keep our broom in for right now. But so far, we can only sustain these 2 weapons right now. But we'll see. We are going to be getting a Reaper. They are scaling that poison, which is kind of scary here. They have dominated feasting here to keep themselves alive here. And it's going to be close. And it's going to be another loss. Actually, I thought it was going to be loss. Somehow we actually managed to win that. 1 more second and we would have lost here. So with that, I'm actually going to sell our shell totem right now. And I will be taking this hunger blade because it's going to be straight amazing. More healing herbs for that vampirism. Which means I think we're going to get rid of a broom right now. I did want to go for a staff sort of build with this broom, but we can't afford to take that right now. With that, let's go ahead and take this for right now. I do actually kind of want to keep this as well, but I actually want this leather bag. So I think right now I'm just going to take the coal and let's go ahead and continue on for right now. And see just what I can do. Now we are going to be getting another Berserker. They have that hero sword. They have a lot of damage here. They're also going to be flicking a blind on us. But we have a lot of vampirism. That vampirism is going to keep us alive for quite some time. We're just after breaking through their armor. But yeah. Smashing here. Okay, so I'm actually going to be taking this corrupted crystal. And I will be taking this leather bag. Now, do we actually want this flute? I think I will reserve the flute for right now. And I think we just continue on like this. So we have the option to go with the Shaman if we want to take that flutes. We have the corrupted crystal to craft up a cap discomfort if we would love that. That seems like it would be amazing. Or we can go for a different item with that corrupted crystal here. But smashing. Taking out this opponent. Now we could go for that magic torch here. And I actually genuinely think about doing that here. Make sure we don't craft up a strong health pot. Let's go ahead and take this flute. Now, do we actually want to take Goobert here? I think we actually do. I still want to keep in our box of riches. With that, I'm going to sell this to roll once. Looking for some storage here, and we actually found a big ruby here. Do we actually want the big ruby? I think so. We'll take the big ruby for a little bit more lifesteal. I do want that Goobert. I do also want this fanny pack. So we'll be moving on straight away. We'll be seeing what we can do. Our opponent is crafting up that bloodthorn here to have a lots of healing herbs, so they're going to have a lot of vampirism. But I'm happy we kept our garlic in, because that's going to have a chance to remove that vampirism. What it doesn't remove is spikes though. Spikes is going to be the massive problem here. It counters our vampirism. They also scalp their poison on us. So unfortunately, this one is going to be in their favor. It is what it is. There's not much we could do about that. But we can craft up our magic torch right now, which should be fantastic in the next round. However, it's not going to be crazy good as of right now though. So with that, let's go ahead and actually take our Goobert here for a little bit more sustain here. I'm going to move our setup to be more like this. So we can slot this in over here. I'm going to move our garlic in this position for a little bit of a trigger for our Goobert here. And I will actually take this money back here. That's going to increase the speed of our garlic here. And our flutes. So overall, this should be pretty good here. I'm going to roll here. One particular could be kind of nice. But I think we continue rolling here. And blueberries is going to be amazing as well as our leather bag. And actually, before we move on, add in our little topaz for right now. And onwards, we go here. Get our magic torch going. We could go from Manathirst into a magic torch. Seems like it could be kind of good. Could go for blood gooberts here. Kind of want to go for King Goobert though, for a lot of healing. A lot of invulnerability, as we can scale up our damage with our magic torch here. Scale up our buffs with our Shaman mask. But we'll see. Our opponent is Excalibur here. With that spike shield, it's going to be kind of scary. And unfortunately, they're just outpacing us again. Until we get this magic torch going, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And I actually wants us to play pack leader here, since it's on sale, but I kind of want to go Shaman mask. The reason why I want to go Shaman mask is because we have these flutes for luck scaling. We also have the box of riches. And with that, I actually want to add our badge rune into our magic torch here for scaling damage. Scaling attack speed. Because the faster that attacks, the better. Which does mean I actually want to swap this over here. So once you go into that battle rage, I want our magic torch to be attacking as super fast as possible. I want to add in our banana in this position. With that, I kind of want to roll here. Mana orb is fantastic for us actually. So I'm going to be selling our Baller's Tusk, all this stuff here. I think we sell this Corrupted Crystal. I know we spent a lot of money on it. It hasn't been that good for us, but definitely just want to get that Manathirst going. Now, I want to roll King Goobert incoming. Smashing here. This should be a straight up amazing. But we do have to survive this next round. But we should be able to scale up our buffs here. Scale up our damage with our magic torch here. Especially with this magic torch and this mana orb right now. So overall, smashing here. Now the problem is, we do need to get some more gemstones here. But let's go ahead and add this down here. Craft up that King's Crown. Let's actually take this right now. And let's go ahead and roll. Now you could take the Elven Rune for more max HP if we apply this into our armor here. Would resist some debuffs here. It's not exactly what I want, but we will take the max HP. And I think we just move on for right now. And we'll see. Get King Goobert going. We're going to be scaling our damage pretty awesomely here. Our opponent is Piercing Arrow with a magic staff with a stone armor here. There's going to be a lot of armor to break through. A lot of scaling damage. It's going to be close. But smashing here. Next round we're going to be getting our King Gooberts, which should be amazing. Now if you don't know, King's Crown here has the effect gemstone socket in it increased by 50%. So we kind of want to increase our healing, and this one's not that great for us because we don't gain a mana super fast here. But it will actually take this potion bolts and we'll continue to roll here. Now do we want scaling damage from our eye lamp? The accuracy doesn't actually matter here. But it will just give us scaling damage. It is on sale for 4. We could also just take the unidentified amulet here. If it's Amulet Life here, it's going to be crazy good. If it's anything else, it's not that good for us. We could also just take another Hunger Blade here. And actually, I think we're just going to take the extra Hunger Blade here. Especially since we have the flute in, I think this is going to be fantastic. And I think we just move on. And we could take the eye lamp for our Hunger Blade to increase the damage on it and increase the accuracy. But I think this is going to be good enough. We've scaling damage on all these weapons. While our Goobert's going to keep us alive, get that invulnerability going, stack up all our buffs with our Shaman mask. So overall, yeah, this is looking really good right now. We got our King Goobert. Let's add these back in. Now we do want to find another box of riches here. As of right now, I kind of want to move this all down here. So our weapons are triggering on our Gooberts, along with our blueberries, our garlic, and our fruits here. So how do we get stronger right now? More mana generation, damage mitigation, some armor, some more ways to stack up luck. So we'll see, can we get that stuff here. Cheese is going to be incredibly awesome for us because that's going to be scaling max life. Definitely worth buying here, and it will continue to roll here. Mana orb for another Manathirst. Do we want actually another Manathirst here? We'll also try for another Goobert here. I don't think we actually want to. We can also get that Cap Discomfort to reduce our opponent's healing a little bit further here. Yeah, I think I'll take the helmets and the Mana orb for right now. You also get 40 more max HP with the Elfin Rune here, so it's going to be kind of nice. You can also socket these into the Goobert's helmet here as well. But I don't think we actually want this. To be honest, I think we actually want to increase our healing here. And yeah, not too bad here. Now I just want to see something here. I just want to check our block. Flood Sapphire only give us 15 block, which is not great. So this little gemstone probably needs to go. The value of it's not great, to be quite honest. Probably better in our weapon rather than anything else. Let's go and take this for right now though. Let's go on ahead and roll. And I do want this Hawk Rune. And that Box of Riches is amazing here. Now I did want to find a Dragon Scale Armor. So I do want to keep our Forging Hammer in for right now. But again, we don't actually have anything socket. Now we could put our Badger Rune in to our King Goobert's helmet here. So we actually take a lot less damage in Battle Rage. But honestly, I'd rather just make our Magic Torch go turbo nuts here. Now that does increase our stamina quite significantly. So maybe we need a Whoop-Dinger for these longer fights here to keep our stamina going. But so far, smashing here. Especially with the cheese, scaling up our life is incredibly awesome for us. We can also just reduce our opponent's healing just a little bit here. But let's go and take our Hawk Rune. Let's go ahead and roll. Now we could actually use this for getting big crit damage here, or we could just actually inflict a lot of blind here. I'm tempted to keep the blind here. We could also go for another King's Crown here. But I'd actually rather just keep the Box of Riches in to find some gems here. Now I did want to craft up that Cap Discomfort to reduce our opponent's healing here. So we can actually outlast them here completely. Allows us a couple of seconds to actually scale up our damage as well. But so far, we'll see. We are going to get Bloodthorn here. Each Soul's Leaf, they're going to have a lot of healing. But so far, not looking too bad here. Overall, actually, smashing here. Second Hawk Rune is going to be amazing. But first of all, let's craft up our Cap Discomfort. Let's go and take this, and I'm actually going to move this slightly out. Like so. So basically, this is going to be doubling blind. But with eye lamps, it's not as effective as it once was. And we should take another Hawk Rune. Also Spike Collar here. I'm pretty tempted to Solar Forging Hammer here. I think I actually will. We could have just went Busted Blade, sacked everything here. But 3 Hawk Runes for that blind seems like it could be insane. Now we could just have massive crit damage on all our weapons here. Unfortunately, going up again a magic weapon here. Blind doesn't matter. They're also reflecting the blind back at us, but blind doesn't matter on us either because magic weapons don't have any accuracy, or have 100% accuracy. Their opponent has scaled up a lot of buffs here. It is kind of crazy, but it's going to be close. Or is it? We'll see. Our stamina is not any good right now. Oh yeah, smashing here. Now, we did survive with 2 lives left here, but I think we can continue on. Just want to find a Whoop-Dinger here more than anything. Let's take the Spike Collar for now. And actually, we shouldn't have sold our little Forging Hammer since the leather arm showed up. I'm not going to be taking it. Just want to roll for a good old Whoop-Dinger, some cheese. Also, this is amazing too. So first of all, let's go and take this. Add in our Spike Collar. Reducing our opponent's healing a little bit further here. Also base stamina regen. Let's go and craft this up. And with that, let's go ahead and move on. Now, we definitely want to get Whoop-Dinger because our stamina, especially with the Badger Rune here, would be amazing. Because the longer the fight goes on, the faster this attacks, the faster and faster it gets. The more stamina uses up. But so far, smashing here. Taking on Firebender with that Flame Up and Eye Lamp here. Again, blind. Not actually working here because of that Eye Lamp here. I'm actually going to move this up to here, and we're going to be taking a Wolvertinger for that base stamina regen. That should be amazing. Now I'm actually going to add this in here because that is 30% reduced healing, another 15% reduced healing, another 30% reduced healing because of that 50% in our helmet here. So that should be quite a lot of healing done. And with that, I'm just going to be taking our little chip topaz here, and we'll be continuing on for right now. And we could be adding in, probably should be adding in our Hawk Rune to our Manathirst here, but again, our opponent doesn't really have that eye lamp here. They are scaling up a bit of luck here, but we're going to be trying to inflict a lot of blind on them and decrease the accuracy here, but they have a lot of damage. It's going to be close, but yeah, that invulnerability coming in at last second, being super, super clutch here. Overall, our stamina is looking pretty good right now. So all we want is that cheese for max HP scaling. Definitely want another stamina sack here for sure. And actually, I do want to get another helmet here. It is the final round to craft here, so honestly, might not be as valuable. Did want to get another one of these Captain's Comforts, so we will be rolling, and that is a perfect ruby, which is just straight up crazy. So I was actually considering selling a lot to get this perfect ruby, but unfortunately it is just way too much. We'd have to sell so much stuff here. Not willing to lose that much value here. So with that, I'm actually going to add in this little chipped ruby here. Actually, probably should just add in our crit damage here. And we could have just added in our crit damage here. I think that's going to be way more valuable than say this flawed sapphire here. So we're going to be selling these. And after that, I think we're just going to roll on. Actually, before we move on, make sure we have this crafted up or reserved here. Because I do want to add it in to our King Goobert's helmet here to amplify healing even more here. Our opponent's going to do a big, massive burst damage on us. But I'm hoping that we can get that invulnerability here before they can actually burst us down. But we did get that invulnerability. We can scale up our damage. Well, it's looking quite scary. That invulnerability coming in quite again. Our stamina non-existent because of the shield. But the invulnerability here coming in at clutch times here, which is why I didn't want to take another mana orb as well. Because we do want to stagger our invulnerability rather than straight away. So overall, smashing here. So with that, let's go ahead and take this. Now we could actually add this one in here, but I actually still want to reduce our opponent's healing even further. I'm going to roll. We could take our little forging hammer. Let's roll again. We could take a prismatic orb to finish it off here. We could also take another flute here for our base stamina region. Basically, if you came across someone with a shield here, that was a massive problem. Exactly what happened here. Let's go ahead and sell the stuff. Now we could actually add this one in here and just get a bit of lifesteal instead of the crit damage here. Now that could be more beneficial to us rather than getting big crit damage here because it is only 15%. This is 15% of health, especially with the perfect ruby here. It's going to be kind of nice. So yeah, I'm going to roll with this. Just going to sell that to roll once more. And I would love to take this extra cheese here, but unfortunately, this is going to be our final setup. We got our King Goobert in here, triggering off our cheese, our flutes, our blueberries here. We have our Wolvertinger in for our stamina. Shaman Mask has been pretty awesome through this whole run, giving us a lot of runes here. Badge rune being the one I wanted the most here. For our magic torch to be going turbo nuts. And we don't exactly need this anymore actually. So we could sell all these right here. And a little gemstone to take another cheese here. And I think I will. Just a little bit more max HP scaling. With that, let's go and see, can we survive our final fight here? We do have 3 lives left, so we are going to win no matter what. So I'm glad we kept our healing down on our opponents here, because they have their own King Goobert with the staff one healing here. So they should be doing a lot less damage here. After going into vulnerability already, they're scaling up their max HP kind of crazily as well. But we'll see, we are scaling up our damage. So we should be able to outpace them here completely. And yeah, going turbo nuts. Smashing here. Taking on staff one healing with King Goobert with a fancy fencing rapier. Scaling up that damage like crazy. And overall, our magic torch doing a massive damage because we're in that battle rage. But overall, even with all the healing down, our opponent did manage to heal for quite a bit here. Compared to our healing, they actually managed to out-heal us here altogether. But we had that scaling damage. But anyways, we did survive with 3 lives left here with this awesome fun build with King Goobert. We got plus 13 rank points, ranked us up quite a bit. But anyways, going to leave it here for now. This build was super fun, playing with King Goobert and Magic Torch with the best combo, 2 Manathirsts. Going to leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope to keep a lookout for the next one. See you next time.